Hello everyone, welcome back again. Welcome back again. So today we'll be talking about children. Please, if you join, you share the broadcast so that other people will join us. So today we'll talk about children. Many women they thought say they difficult for them. For instance, their children will come back, their children no sabi this one, their children are not all that intelligent, their children are not performing very well in school. Then I will ask them, how you they take care of that pikin? You know, even in the kindergarten, all those people will be saying they sit down for kindergarten. When they come to school, their job is they will sit down with that child. When they sit down with that child, then they go start to play game. When they start to play game, from there, the pikin go they understand the type of game where that woman they play. From there, you will see they will start from bottom, from they call it grown, from under, start to play that game, start to teach them the language. You understand? But we many parents, many of us who will be parents, we fail in this aspect because we think some of us when our kids come back, we will say, go and learn. After all, other kids are learning it. No. Your child, the way your child is performing, like the way your child, the brain way in gets, they're different from other kids. That is why it is your job as a mother, as a father, to always assist your children. Your kids, they come back home with homework for you to at least help them, to teach them. When they do the homework finish, you can correct that homework. It's not like some schools where we say they give homework at all. Everything is being done in the school. But when they bring that homework, because you are too busy talking to friends, talking to people, saying things that are not necessary, then that your pikin, that homework where we say that your pikin carry come. Now the same homework he go carry go. Tomorrow you want your child to get a first class. No. You will start from under. That's why I always tell people, I say, there is time for everything. If your pikin they go school, where we say in they go school, stay in the school from 8 o'clock till 2 o'clock. You are supposed to set out a time from 2 to at least 6 o'clock. Say this time not time for my pikin. This time not time for children, for my child. I want to teach my child. There is something you need to understand about children. Every child know they develop the same way. Some children be say in class, immediately the teacher want to say it, they know it already. Because why? They read at home. They read ahead of the teacher. They have somebody. Some people they have knack hefe. Some people, their parents, like all these Oyibo people, they sit their children down to teach them. But you yourself will be say be mother. How do you do? There are some children where be say they know they learn. Even if they teach them, you carry biro, they teach them, they don't learn. You will know the type of way your child they learn. Some kids they learn easily on the blackboard. So when you buy a blackboard, you start teaching them on the blackboard there. From there you see they will learn it. Create a habit in your child in the way where we say when he come back home, after he don't finish his homework, that child can be able to read the next day. Two where we say they go read next day. Just like if, for instance, tomorrow they are going to maybe their subject tomorrow is maths, English, and German or French language. You will tell that pikin when you come back, finish your homework. After you finish your homework, go and read the subject you have tomorrow. There are some kids where we say they don't even have fun in reading. You are supposed to create that habit in them. Assist them. It's just like when you say you get pikin now, every minute they carry phone. Every minute. That child will also want to carry that phone because why? The child loves what he or she is seeing. Because children learn from what they are seeing. But when you be say your pikin, na pikin will be say, it come back home, then you create that atmosphere. Okay, this time, na time for my pikin. This time, na time will be say, I want sit down with this child. I want to know why be say this child no dey fit understand wetin teacher dey teach am for school. Not be every pikin dey understand wetin teachers dey teach them for school. Not be every pikin get that sharp brain to understand once. No. Not be every pikin. That is why you are there as a parent to assist. You must assist. Now your job to assist that child. If you want the good for that child, you must be there. It's not that easy to raise up a child. It's not that easy at all. You must be able to assist that child. You must be able to give that child your time. But when you don't create that time for the child, tomorrow you say, this pikin no dey understand. This pikin, I will put that child to go to another school. No. A child might be very good in maths, and then he no go dey good in English language. Now you yourself now, if you yourself don't even understand the English language, look for a knack hefe, like for a extramural lessons for the child. If the school offer it, request for it. Make that pikin they go. When they go, you can still look for a knack hefe. In come back home, in go they teach the pikin. And then you will know the kind of association where we say your children they keep. If your child is keeping an association with somebody where we say it they blunt, you know automatically say that your child waiting they go they discuss nothing will not get hurt. But when your child they keep association with people where we say before they give us homework, they have finished it already, you will see that your child will always be, I want to go and read my book. I want to go and read. This association your children keep is very important. The way your communication, the things you say in front of your children is also like a plus and a minus point. If you they talk baba things in front of the child, that is what the child will learn. If at home, maybe not only quarrel fighting, that is what the child will grow up to be aggressive. But if at home you create a peaceful atmosphere for that child, then you are there to assist the child. Then I not see how we say pikin we say they assist, say that pikin no go do well. Definitely that child must do well. Definitely. Again, some mothers why I see maybe during winter they will say, I don't used to bathe my child. I used to allow the children to go. When they come back, they bathe. Yeah, that one is good. Some mothers will say, no, I used to bathe them. When I bathe them in the morning, if I bathe them in the morning, when they come back in the night, they don't bathe. No, that one is wrong. You know why? Because when your child go out, once that child go out, he goes school, you bathe that child in the morning, he goes school. You don't know the kind of play that pikin don't go play for school. You don't know the kind of like things where that pikin don't touch. The sweat, everything. You go say, no, me the pikin go inside like that. No, it's wrong. When your pikin come back from school, before that pikin go inside, you change that cloth. The cloth where that pikin they wear, you must remove it. If you be say it's dirty, because sweat, children they play very rough. You put them for basket where you go wash. You bathe the child. When you bathe the child go dey more relaxed. In the morning, if you don't want to bathe the child, use towel, clean their body. I'm talking about those where we say that they stay for Europe during winter where they always like very cold. You clean their body, cream their body, comb their hair, all those things. Now waiting teachers they see. So me go say my teacher don't like my child. This pikin teacher don't like. No, how your pikin they appear. If a child is appearing very dirty, how do you think that teacher go like that child? You yourself, if you be say you go meet somebody where be say they smell, will you stay in that environment? The way your child they present himself for school is also a plus mark for him, and also a plus mark for you. You know, go carry pikin where we say they dirty. You go say you just live and don't care character. Tomorrow when the government come, you say, oh, they don't take my pikin. No, all those things now waiting that they see. The environment. I always tell my children, I say, if you want to better yourself, if you want to make yourself better, it starts at home. The environment you stay and read is number one. When you stay in a dirty environment, Anything where they read, it can never enter here. Now lie, you are deceiving yourself. I will ask them in your school, now how are they read? Do you people read in a dirty environment? They will say no. When you wake up, you will teach your children. If you wake up, make your bed. Make your bed. When you make your bed, you pray. Teach them. The Bible says, train up a child in the word of the Lord, so that when he or she grow, he shall never depart from it. But many of you, because when they carry the way, you don't teach your children anything. You don't teach them the Bible. You don't teach them any God where you be say they call. I'm not talking about say we face Christianity now. Any God where they call. Teach your children. Lock the door.
There's no one in the shop.
No granite at all.
No.
People should go to that ID there. Sorry. So you must teach your children, bring them up in the word of the Lord. Any God where you be say you they call, teach them. You can take the bus from here.
Mama said she was in the ID.
Teach them. Because when you don't teach them, society will teach them wrong things. When you don't bring them closer to God, this country where we say, especially those who say that they stay for Europe, if you don't bring your children closer to God, a time will come, go and sit one side. A time will come, you want to teach them that thing, they will say, I'm not interested to listen. That time is too late. Especially when they don't reach that teenager age. Mingle with friends. It's too late for you. A man will say, it's not all about buying gold and diamond for a child. Yes, the training you give your child, now be number one. Now that training where you give that pikin, now the pikin they represent you for outside. If you don't train your child at all, whenever that your child go outside, you can take the bus when you are coming back. Yeah. Follow her and go. So the training you give your child is number one. If your environment is dirty at home, when your child go outside, it will also present say na dirty in the sea for inside house. Because now waiting in the sea for inside house, now they take go outside. If your environment is clean, when that pikin go outside, follow Nora and go. When that pikin go outside, it go always present, say, yeah, my environment is very clean. Because the appearance, the way in they organize in class, is also a plus mark for that child. It's also a plus mark for you. But when you be say your pikin, Auntie Ada will call you. I beg, don't, no verse. I will call you immediately after this live broadcast. I will call you, please. Again, where to go discuss? I will call you, ma. Please, don't be angry. When you teach your child how to organize, a class was they were having this thing, a seminar which they have to travel to another state in Germany. Among 28 students, now only one pikin wake up. After him wake up, making bed. Do you think not be the training way we say that pikin get for house? Now the training way get for house. The teacher was asking that child, where did you learn it? A child of 10 years. Where did you learn it? He said, because we do it at home. That's why you see it's easy for me. That teacher immediately picked that thing. It gets certain ages where we say pikin supposed to do things. A child of 5 years is supposed to at least organize, arrange where in they play. But don't say, no, my pikin they small. No, na lie. Small, you go they teach them, they come up. Small, you go they teach them, they come up. No child they small. Even pikin of 2 years can bring pampers. It can go and when he eats finish. That's why you see for kindergarten, from that 2 years, they teach them, say immediately, let him stand at the fence. Immediately they eat finish, they have to remove their plates from the table immediately to the kitchen site or where they are packing their table. Now training, they start giving that thing from nursery school here in Germany. But when you be say that pikin, they do that thing, and then at home the pikin go eat finish. Maybe this type of people wey be say dem get mate, you call your mate, Amaka, come and remove this plate, come and feed this child. You are spoiling your child. You dey spoil your child. Your mate no go dey with you forever. No, your mate can never be with you forever. You will teach your children. But many of una no want teach. No, hey, my child cannot do this one. No, he is very small. He's very. A time will come, God forbid, say something happen to you. How you go take up? How that your pikin go take up? How that your pikin go take up? If na pikin wey be say he eat finish, drop plate for table. When you dey sick, how in go take up? Now how in go take up? Those are the things you will ask yourself. A child of 7 years is supposed to at least arrange where in cupboards, at least arrange where in they read book, organize things. Because why? That 6 years is preparing to go to school. And school, that is why you see, say for kindergarten, they teach them orderliness. You must know all this orderliness, how to keep your things in order. In kindergarten, they get their shranks. Where we say when they come back, immediately they enter the kindergarten, they put the cloth, that place, arrange their things on their own apartment, on their own place where we say he assigned to that child. But when you know who is there? Go and stay where Vanessa was staying. When you know they train that pikin that way, don't you know you have missed it? You have missed it because every day you keep on walking. A woman walk. He say, I don't tire. I say, no. You can never be tired because now the way they bring that your pikin up. You go come inside house, your pikin don't play, carry toys, scatter everywhere. You will not call that child, say, come. Because in the watch waiting you they do. Call and come. Let's arrange it together. But you no go fit. You will say, go and sit down. Oh, go and sit down. I will do it. You will keep on doing it till you depart. Because when that pikin don't big, you call and say, come and do it. He go say, I will not do it. I will not do it. And there's nothing you can do. You beat. It's a problem. It goes school, it go report you. Then when we say come new, I went to a house, although now white people. The mother, a 68 years old woman, they still washing pikin 40 years old pikin clothes. They watch and say with the husband. I just look and say, I just shake my head. You don't train your children that way. Bring them up in the way where we say, if you are not there, they can be able to stand. Nobody knows tomorrow. It might be say you go depart on time. It might be say your husband will depart on time, where they go fall back on. But any pikin where we say you they teach and they train them, when anything happen, because nobody knows tomorrow, it go be able to stand up. That's why I always advise mothers to, I say, save for your kids. Children, when they grow up, expenses, they become very, very much. Especially when they don't enter secondary school where we say they go this excursion here and there. The expenses is always very much. It's always very much. Pikin go come back from school, he go just carry jacket, throw away for floor. No, you go tell and say, you don't do that. See where they hang jacket, carry your jacket and hang it there. You don't put it on the floor. You the way men I will come pack and for you. I should come and pack it for you. That means I'll be killing myself for you. No. But any child will be say you don't bring them up in the way where we say, say, my mom is not there. I have to arrange this place. My mother don't like something that any dirty place. Immediately he come back, he go carry jacket, hanger. Even if he see somewhere where we say dirty, he go try to sweep that place. It's not like Africa where we say many kids, when they want to go school, they go always clean the house or sweep, wash plates before they go inside. Here in Germany, some houses, they will be say them game machine. Just set your machine in the night, it wash them for you. It wash your plates for you. So what is there where we say pikin come back inside house? The house is not arranged. It cannot arrange it. It's the type of training you give your child. Now that type of training. Train your children so that when they grow old, you no go cry. You no go cry. Train your children so that in a way where we say something happened to you, you fall sick, they can be able to stand and assist you. Nobody they knows tomorrow. A child of 8 years can wear in cloth by himself. It can dress up. The only thing you will do is in the night before you go inside, see your cloth here. See your cloth here. A child of 9 years, 8 years can also take towel, this small towel, clean him body, rub cream. You monitor them during holiday. That is why you watch what they are doing. Not be easy job. It's always very difficult. But because you don't have time, you don't want to assist. You are busy with your own life. You are living your life and your children's life. It will always be difficult for you later. Because when that child don't grow up to that level, you dey tell and say maybe when the child don't dey like 13 years, where they don't enter teenager age, 14, you can tell and say, come and do this. So I go tell you, I can't do it. You do it. I saw a child 2 weeks ago for city. In mama they call it, mama last me in rare. They go away with him friends. That is the training where the woman don't give them. In public. That the training where the woman give them. But if you train your child in the way we be say, before that pikin, there are many ways to discipline a child. Though. It's not all about beating that child. No. When you beat pikin too much, you go see the pikin go they tell lies. You go see the pikin go come strong. But when pikin do something, you go tell and say, you will serve punishment. See your strafe. See your punishment. You will arrange here. I will take this thing away from you. That thing will be say pikin like, I will take it away from you. You will not have it. You go see that pikin no go try. You no go try that thing again. But when pikin do something, you just leave it. Now say you don't grow. I say go be. Later in life, you will regret it. High down always come at last. Later in life, you will regret it. You keep on working for that child till you depart. Pikin no fit wake up from bed where you thought say you no go fit make bed. That child cannot make bed. For why? Why can't the child make bed? Or he come back from school, he no go fit arrange the things, put in for right place. Why? Why? Or you want everything where BC Pikin wants, you provide it. No, not be everything where Pikin want that they provide. Not be everything where Pikin wants that they provide. You go tell Pikin say, because when you keep on providing like that, the day where BC no provide, that Pikin go steal. When it come at times, you tell and say, in no day, I will only provide your needs, not what you want. Only your needs, what I know you need it, not what you want. When you keep on buying what that Pikin wants, every Timothy, he go just cry, hey, I want this phone. You go say, okay, no problem, I'll go and buy it. No. You don't do that. Because when you keep on doing that, a time will come where you say, you go need money for something. You go tell you, say, I need this money for something. When you don't provide, he will go and steal just to get that thing because you have been providing it for them. You will train a child. You will tell your Pikin, say, in no day, money no day. I will provide your needs, not what you want. And let that child, teach that child to be contented with what you have. That's why you see many adults, when they grow up, they will try to compete. They will try to be like others. You go tell them because you can't be like others. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Like I explained before, I said the academic performance of your children, when you see say your Pikin they slack somewhere, help that Pikin. How do you start? By helping the child. Many of the time, Germany they give second chance where we say you can go back to school and learn how they do these things. But if you are the type where we say you can't go back, you can't, maybe your head cannot carry it. Then if your husband know the language, let your husband carry on with the language. If your husband doesn't know the language, look for a nakhefe for the child. When you look for the nakhefe, they will be assisting the child. Train your child up in a way where we say when you grow old, that child will take up life. It go start life from there. Then say you go they work for Pikin so when Pikin grow up, that time where we say Pikin go carry water give you, that time you go still they work for that child. That means you keep on working till you depart from the surface of the earth. Train your child in a way where we say when it like 10 years can do something, they can arrange, they can clean. Now small they start. But when you leave and that pikin can't reach teenager, you want come bend that. You can't bend a teenager. You can never bend that teenager. Na lie. Now small. Study talk and say any training where you want give pikin from 0 to 11 years. Anything where they do after 11 years is waste. From that 12 years, you start bringing them closer, like your friend. Anytime, that's why you say anything will happen for outside, they will be able to tell you. But when you come into the home, everywhere, you are a tiger. No, that pikin go dey scared from you. You no go want tell you something. Anything will happen to am, you no go want tell you. He go say, this is my mama, I dey fear am. He go derive joy to stay outside than to even come and talk to you. Because why? You don't create an atmosphere where we say, the atmosphere now in a way where we say, in the scared. You know, no one will be say one talk now. Then you go react. And mind the way you beat your children. Too much of beating, they make pikin they tell lies. When you they beat them before you want answer, you go, ma just tell my lies. Make I just talk my lies. Now so you go see say pikin they develop how to tell lies. Mind it, not be everything be beaten. Everything not be beaten. When pikin do something correct with love, you go say this thing you did, this thing we do na bad thing. You look at your punishment. It's not all about beating. But when you do one way, they say they go beat, definitely. But mind the way you beat them. Mind the association they keep. Also, they're important. Assist them. Mind the type of dressing, you're dressing. The way where you dress. You know if they dress half naked and then tomorrow you say, no, you're picking. How this picking they dress like that? Because the picking see as you they take dress. Now the way we take the dress, now you see them in learner. Mind the type of friends you keep, whether a male friend or female friend. If everything for you now common, you just take and you know mean. When you grow up to you go say you know mean. Some of them self go they bring man inside house if you be saying waiting you they do. Mind the things you do in front of your kids. That's why all these men where you see say they grow up start beating their wife, they didn't learn it immediately. Any man where be say papa not touching mama, that man cannot grow up and start beating the wife. Because now waiting is see when it is small. Now be the thing we in they do now. He has seen it. Say, my papa they always beat my mama. That is why he see say when he grew up, he they beat his wife. So man, what you do in front of your kids, what you do in front of your kid play a major role in their lives. Any picky way see say don't they emotionally damage, the brain don't damage. Check the environment. The environment your children stays play a major role in their lives. You know they easy, not be easy job. That is why you see say Oyibo said they like to born many, 1 or 2. Where we say they fit take care of. So mind what you do in front of the kids. Assist them, so that when they grow old, that time where we say you go relax, you go relax very well to eat the fruit of your labor. Then say you don't do it, you go say this pikin you get one woman. The woman in children don't big, she cried and cried and cried. But the day where we say that pikin just go carry belle, she just say thank God, make that one follow that man they go. Because she missed it when they were small. It's not that easy. Waiting you give your pikin inside house, now you go bring out come present. It's not an easy job. I pray may God help us, Not be easy job. Just do your part and leave the rest for God.